Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Hey, everybody. Welcome. It's Creekbank Creations. We're glad to have you. Hang on here. We're still getting this going here. Now we're going. Hey. It's Tom and Julie Creek for Make It on Mondays. We're an hour late, but we're here better late than never. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you're out there, log on. Tell us where you're from. Tell us how you're doing because we're really glad to see you. You know, we had quite a go around with the technical difficulties tonight, which is why we're an hour late, even though we've been working on it for 2.5 hours and we finally got it going. So we're glad to be here at 8 o'clock, and I hope there's somebody out there. Is there anybody? I got one person.
Okay, so it appears that it's not on the Facebook channel. It's over on YouTube. So,
okay. Well, we know we're on YouTube.
just go ahead and do your thing.
Well, I'm going to keep going and doing. I'm going to do my thing here. Hey, we're Creekbank Creations. We're purveyors of paper arch goodness. We have a line of dies.
Well, you got some people there.
We've got our own line of dies,
Gina
stamps,
Edens.
and patterned paper and tools and adhesives. And gosh, we're really glad to be here. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We haven't talked to you since early December or mid-December, and here it is. It's already January the 19th, and man, have we got a great show for you tonight. We're going to be using some new products. We're going to be using the brand new Cathedral Arch Treat Box tonight.
Well, that's not brand new.
It is brand new.
That came out in December.
It's so stinking new. It's so hot. It
That's a December.
Burns my fingers when I hold it.
That's a December release.
It is hotter than hot. You're going to love this die. It's a heck of a die. As well as we're going to be using the Mailbox Component. That's right. I said the Mailbox Component die set right here. Here you go. Isn't that cool? And along with our new layered heart stencil, we're all going to be using those all tonight. And don't forget, we have a coupon code good for you till I think February the 6th is what it is, because we're going to be doing a series of videos the next 3 Monday nights. And the coupon code is, what is the coupon code?
Mail.
Mail. Not M-A-L-E. M-A-L-E is M-A-I-L, right? Although I'm a U.S. mail. Mail. But anyway, mail. Use the coupon code MAIL for 15% off on your order. Plus, all orders over $50 ship for free.
Well, bless their hearts. We got people coming on. That's awesome because we're an hour late.
We're glad to have you. And again, we apologize for being late. We had unexpected technical. We had a crash, is what we had, and we had to build from the ground up here to get things going again.
How is the volume? Can they hear okay?
Can you hear us all right?
Can they say,
everybody hear us all right?
Yes, I can hear in the chat. How's it sounding?
Checking in from snowy Pennsylvania.
Okay, so we went over the coupon code.
Yes, the coupon code, but I didn't tell them what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to show them the project.
Okay, so you said something though. I was going to say, we're doing 3 projects.
3 projects.
The next 3 weeks.
3. This is another one of the projects. Hold on here.
Okay, so the blog has a complete supply list for all 3 projects.
I didn't copy and paste the book. Here's another.
I put it in the chat. Okay.
It's a stand-up card.
Okay, show them the back. New product right there. Easel back.
That's called the Can you say easel back? I knew you could. Easel
Sounds
back.
good. They're saying good.
There you go. That's new. And along with this card right here, which is another stand-up card.
Okay, so the blog has a complete supply list of all the cards.
The blog has a complete supply list of all the cards.
And you're missing the A off of the mail. Here's your A. Here's your A. See, and here, in all the confusion, I'll put it back on. All the confusion, we lost our A.
Boy, sometimes I feel like I've lost my A.
Okay, there we go.
There it is. Let me show it. Now I'll show it to you with the A intact. That rascally A. Tell you what. So there's that card. We're gonna do this next week, or which one are we gonna do next week?
I haven't decided what we're doing next week. Which one do you want to do next week?
Yeah, which one do you guys want to do next week? This one? The white? Would you say the white one or the red one?
Yeah, white or red? That's a good question.
White or red?
And we'll do. But the complete supply list is on the blog because pick up the white card. The white card has that decorative edge on the bottom of it,
Decorative edge.
and it'll cut the hearts out. And then open that card up, Tom.
Get close so you can see the decorative edge.
And then open that up. Okay, and then you got the hearts. Okay,
so this is the intake, one's the outtake?
Well, not quite.
Not quite.
It comes from the same die. That's the Hearts of Plenty die.
Plenty.
And then get the mailbox card. Get the red card.
The red card.
Open it up. Show them the inside. Okay.
Whoops.
Whoop. That bottom edge is the Hearts of Plenty die.
Get it close where you can see.
Okay, so we're not going to use the Hearts of Plenty die tonight.
We're going to do it. Won't use it.
But we will in the next two cards.
In the next two cards.
Okay, so the supply list, they're saying red, white, red. We got 3 whites and 1 red. Or I'm sorry, 3 whites
red,
and 2 red.
Well, we'll do a tabulation at the end and see.
So, well, it sounds not very good. Okay, I hope everybody can hear. Okay,
you in Rockford as well.
Yes. So,
but tonight's card, I haven't even shown them tonight's card.
Okay.
Drum roll, please. Here we are, the Cathedral Arch. What do you call it? Cathedral Arch gift box.
Yeah. That's a Cathedral Arch treat box.
Treat box, not gift box, treat box.
And we're amending it with the Mailbox Components.
The amended Cathedral Arch treat box.
Okay. Now, we are going to be in Indianapolis, February 27th and 28th.
That's right.
And the promoter says if you use the coupon code CB2026,
CB, as in Creek Bank, 2026.
Buy one, get one free $6 ticket.
Did you hear that? That means you buy one ticket, you get a ticket free. Plus, the parking is free. It's a great venue at the Hendricks County Fairgrounds in Danville, Indiana. And can't wait to see you. Be our first show of the year, and we've got a lot of new stuff. In fact, the table's just getting piled with new stuff.
CBC.
Still haven't figured out where we're going to put it in the booth yet, but we'll get it figured out and have it all set for you come into February. And tonight I've got a couple trivia questions. Going to give away
Valerie Novak.
Lots of love dies. Lots of love. But my trivia questions will come up in the mid a presentation, middle.
You have your questions?
I do my Mrs. Creek, and at the end of the presentation, and I was going to share a scripture from Proverbs.
Okay, we did get a little discombobulated tonight.
Yes, we are. We are discombobulated. Proverbs 3:5-6.
Okay.
Trust in the Lord with all of your hearts and lean not on your own understanding. Acknowledge in all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. I was thinking of that scripture tonight while we were having all the problems. Trust the Lord with all your heart. One way or another, we're going to get through it, and God's going to be with us and carry you through. Carry you through as well as us through. Notice we are not fighting or arguing even after 2.5 hours of pulling our hair out. I wish I could say I trusted in the Lord the whole 2.5 hours, but finally about midway I started praying and saying, Lord, you can't do this by yourselves. So
yeah, maybe we should have started praying earlier in the process. Huh?
You know, if you haven't noticed already, Mrs. Creek is not of the generation of the high tech. Okay. As well as Mrs. Creek, I'm not either, for that matter, and we have to figure this stuff out on our own. Chat GPI really helps a lot.
It's not.
Or whatever. GPT,
right name.
or Elemental P, chat somebody. Anyway, one of them AI programs help us out. So there you go. So are you ready to go, Mr. Creek?
Well, not really. I'm working on it here. I'm getting myself situated.
Okay.
So why don't you show them? Actually, I'm gonna have to do it because you don't know. Okay. All right. Am I? You want to pull my camera up here at the top? At the top.
Where did the cameras go?
You have sources and scenes on the bottom right corner.
Sources.
Okay, so you're going to change from your camera to my camera.
There we go. Julie. There she is.
Yay! Okay, are we good?
We're good.
Okay, so what we're going to do tonight is learn how to build the treat box.
Now remember, it's on you. It's not there.
Which we did earlier. We actually built one of these in December, and I have a YouTube video out on this all by itself. But tonight, we're going to build a treat box, and we're going to amend it with a new die, and that is the Mailbox Components die, okay? So this die is designed so that it has the components that you need. Tom, can you hand me the treat box?
I can hand you the treat box.
Hand me the treat box. Okay, so we still have our basic treat box like we had in December, but we're using the components. The components are going to give you the dies for the feet that you're going to add to the bottom of the box. Cool.
Did you use the Creekbank glitter paper for that?
That is not glitter, Thomas. That's foil. That's the foil. That's the foil paper.
How'd you get that texture in it?
I built it into the die. So when you die cut this,
with foil paper,
that design is going to come down into
no way,
and it looks like hammered.
So you take our plain Creekbank Creations gold foil paper.
Yeah, I think did I put tape on the back? You know, I'm gonna tell you guys, I normally do a run through before we do this and have all my stuff laid out, and that did not happen tonight. So I've got my notes here.
I'm saying that.
I cut that with the super tacky tape on the back. So unroll the super tacky tape, put the foil on it, and die cut. And you guys might not be able to tell from looking at it through here, but it makes it look like it's like hammered, gives it detail. Okay, so really cool little accent. So you're going to get those dies. You're going to get the die that cuts the rectangle for the front of the mailbox. You're going to get the die that cuts the word mail right here. You're going to get the top arch piece that you're going to put on the top and the mini envelope with the liner and the envelope. Okay, so if you own the set that we put out, I think 2 years ago, are we on screen here? The envelope, yes. Please. We put the mini envelope in there. This set has that same mini envelope, but I added the actual paper that goes in the envelope and the liner for the envelope. Okay. The die package. So they understand that it comes with the die. Okay, all in there. This is your component that goes with the treat box. Excuse me. So that is going to cut the little envelope, the little liner that I have right here, red, and the little white piece. Now, I did add the stitched heart dies to this, which we added with the heart stitch die, but you could also punch that if you have a heart paper punch.
Back when we had the envelope things, we had a lot of people who just wanted the mini.
Just the envelope.
Well, now we've created a die.
But you've got it all in this set.
A lot of other stuff too.
Okay, so that's where we're going. I think we covered that well. Okay?
Yeah.
We good there? Any questions?
Any questions?
Okay.
Any questions?
And let's hope I can pull off putting this thing together because I did not get to review. Okay. So what we're going to do first, we didn't even talk about the new stencil that we have, and that is the beautiful it's a layered heart design, and that is where we're going to start. And we will be using this on all of the cards, all 3 cards, and this is a really great stencil. We're going to use that. So what we're going to do,
is that a 3-layer stencil?
It's or two layers. I kind of like the 2 layers better than the 3.
Well, you don't end up losing one of them usually.
Well, I don't lose them anyway. When we make the treat box, we have this piece. It's our base, and we're going to cut 2 of those, and I cut those in red. Okay, I'm not going to do this in a lot of detail, this part, because we have more detail to do. We're going to take these 2 dies from that treat box die set, and we're going to cut 2 of the cathedral arches, 2 of these, front and back, and 2 of these. This is the mat that goes on the side. So the first thing we're going to do tonight is the stencil work. So we're going to cut 2 of these and 2 of these, and then we're going to stencil. So Tom, I am ready for you to turn my camera down.
Yes, ma'am.
And we will get going doing our stencil work. How we looking? We got it?
You're on it.
So I'm going to work tonight on top of the grid. Everybody with me? And I'm going to do both of these at the same time. So I'm going to pull these up. Am I centered on the screen, Thomas?
You are. You're doing
and I'm going to put tape down.
What kind of tape are you using?
I'm using our 1/4-inch super tacky tape. I'm going to tape those down. And
we have that tape for $2.99 a roll. That's 15% off.
Our
supplier is raising our price, so you better get that at the good price while you can. So just giving you a little advance warning.
There you go. Okay, so we've got our 4 pieces down, and we are ready to stencil, and we are going to take that stencil. And when you buy this stencil, it is clear stencil material, and it is laser. We actually laser etch our stencils, so you really can't see. Can you see this when you're looking at it here, the 1 and the 2?
Hold on, I'm going to put my glasses on.
You really can't see it here probably, but that's laser etched.
Absolutely.
Number 1, number 2. And then what I did was I went around and laser etched the edge of this design. So you're going to put down color number 1, and then you're going to come back and you can use that etch design to line up. In order to make this show up, what you're going to do is take a black Sharpie and run over that with a black Sharpie, and then take Goof Off and wipe off all the excess black Sharpie, and it makes a mess. But what will happen is the black Sharpie that's down in that etched piece will stay, and you'll be able to easily read your stencil. And I have a YouTube video where I show how to do this. I will drop that in the chat if you want to go back later and look at that. So we're going to start with stencil number 1, and we're going to set that over our design. And you'll want to make sure that you have the whole entire piece covered top to bottom, and we're going to hold that in place with some stencil tape. Now,
is that Creekbank stencil tape?
This is the art stencil tape, perfect for this type of application. We're going to take our ink, and we are going to start with our light pink ink.
Tell them why it's perfect, because it's low tack.
It's low viscosity.
Low viscosity.
It's low viscosity.
It's like you're talking about motor oil.
So we're going to pick up pink ink, and we're using the dye-based ink.
Pink ink.
And I'm going to get my ink. I'm going to ink up my brush. Now, this stencil is also notched. Can you see this notch where my finger is? Can you see this?
Hold on. Again, let me get my glasses on. Notched.
It is notched on the corner up here.
Yes, I see the notch.
So if you mark the corners on your grid pad, when you come back in to put that second color on, you can actually also use the notch as a lineup feature, so you can line up your design. Now, are you
using the Creekbank J brush?
I'm using the J brush, and I'm doing small circles all the way around.
15% off those too.
And I am doing little circles, and I want to get a lot of ink. I think this design looks good when you get a really heavy ink application to it, and you can mess around with it depending on if you want a light look or whatever. But this is going to be a go-to stencil that you'll be able to use for so many applications, because you can use it for weddings, you can use it for get well, so many things. There's my pink background. Now I'm going to pull this up. Whoa. And I'm going to move it over to the other side. And we are going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So that's why I like to lay both of them out side by side, because I can literally just run over and hit the other side. And I am going to apply more ink. So I'm using the Catherine Pooler dye-based
By the way,
ink.
we are on Facebook too. So.
You're kidding?
No.
Well, I started to say the gods are with us, which is probably a horrible expression. And what I meant was the Lord is with us. So I didn't like, I know sometimes people use that expression. Well, I haven't listened to him for a long time. Oh, I was listening to a guy who was building a cabin in the Canadian wilderness, and he always was talking about gods. So I quit listening, because I thought maybe I didn't.
Kind of pagan.
Yeah, it was not kinda. It was very pagan. So anyway, I don't want to use that expression. May the Lord be with us. Okay. Got her. Now, if you'll notice, I'm going to hit this corner. All of those corners are notched, so you can like put ink on them, and then you can use that as your alignment when you go back in. So there's my pink layer, and then we're going to get rid of that stencil, and we're going to bring in layer number 2. So this was Catherine Pooler, It's a Girl, and now we're headed over to Rock and Red. It's the Catherine Pooler Rock and Red. So when I come back in here, I can use the etched hearts down here, the black lines, and line up with the ink that I already put down, and I can use those notches up on the corners to line up. So you've got 2 ways you can do it. I really like using both ways. Get you going. Okay, so what we're going to do is pick up the red ink. I'm going to wipe off the pink and just is that on screen? If I want to change colors, I'm just going to wipe that off.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, we're missing our web person, our other camera guy here, so we're kind of
our executive producer.
Tom and I are kind of winging it. Okay, here we go. We're going red, and we're going to put a really nice heavy color of red down and all over, and that will give us our secondary layer on our background for our treat box. And boy, the treats are everywhere when you're out and about. I told my daughter-in-law yesterday we were at Meyer, and they turned like the front end up by where you walk in the door, where it had stocking stuffers in it. They turned it into like Valentine candy decor stuff. Very nice. There's my second layer. I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. I told my daughter-in-law, I said, good grief, they're going to turn every holiday into Christmas. Like, you got to buy a toy for your grandkid, and crazy town. We're trying to survive Christmas. So does anybody still have their tree up? Who has a tree up still?
Anybody
Still keeping the tree around?
Anybody been too busy to take the tree down?
Anybody not have the energy to take the tree down? Sometimes it's not the energy, it's not the time.
It's snowing hearts. It's snowing hearts.
Snowing hearts. Snow. All the way around.
This is great for Valentine's Day too.
Yeah, you think?
Did you already say that?
I don't know. We're doing Valentine's, Mr. Krieg.
Yeah, but
there we go.
You're just sweet on somebody.
There we
you
go.
Want to send them some hearts.
Well, that's true. That's true. That you care.
Yes.
I care about you. Okay, so we've got both of those done. Let's put our undo on there. Undo is going to...
Undo is what, Lois? Lois and everybody else, what is undo? Undo.
Your friends. Okay, we're going to pull that off. And there are our pieces. We've got our beautiful Valentine backgrounds. I'm going to change out my paper. Put some clean paper. And then we will build our treat box. So this is the treat box base, and we are going to need to put these together. Now, whenever I make the treat box, I always make a paper jig for this, and I've already made my jig. I'm not going to go into
right, Lois.
huge
like Sharon.
amount
your friend. Undo is your friend.
Of time on this because we have covered it in the other videos. So I'm just going to do my thing here and assemble the 2 pieces so we can put the parts and pieces together on it. So we're going to run tape there. We're going to take our tape here and remove it. Use my pick tool.
Indeed.
And then we'll attach the 2 pieces together. So when I attach this, I do like to use the grid to line it up. I can make sure I'm straight both ways, and then I can place that right on there, have my parts and pieces straight. There we go. So we're going to take our pieces that we made and we are going to adhere them to our project just like that. So for these front pieces, we can just use tape on them. On the side panels for the treat box, I have found that you really need to use liquid on them or they just want to curl and act. They want to do the hokey pokey, Tom.
Who
Do
does?
you remember the hokey
And turn
pokey?
yourself about.
Yeah, they don't want to
Well, that's
cooperate.
what it's all about.
Yeah,
Craig.
so we're going to use the liquid glue on those long, skinny panels. So you can see our treat box is coming together.
Indeed it is.
Sweetness. So we're going to use liquid here. Now, I will tell you, we have the grands here, all 5 of them. So if you hear the people talking outside my door, you might want to go out and have a little visit with the grands and remind them that we're live. I think they're looking for jam. Were they looking for jammies, Tom? Just gonna stick those down. Okay. So I share my office with the 5 chests of drawers that belong to the children. So they are looking for jammies because we're running late tonight. Normally we're late. We're not running this late live. There's our pieces looking beautiful. And then what we're going to do is fold these up and we'll have, you can see there's our base box. Hold these panels up. Now I know from my jig, turn it over, that I need to have tape here. So I'm going to add my tape. And again, I'm not going to go huge detail there, but there we go. So what we're going to do is have our box and you need to decide where you want your front panel. And I am going to put my front panel here, right here.
Where?
So right here, Thomas.
Okay.
Okay. I think it doesn't matter. I'm just like, that's how I'm doing it. So I have cut the 2 pieces of red cardstock, these 2 pieces with the mailbox component die, and those are going on our front. That's going to build the front of our mailbox. When you cut that bottom rectangle piece, this over here so you can see, that has a interior line that is debossed on it. This red rectangle does. So we're going to pull these apart. I need to look at my project and make sure I'm doing this right because of the crazy town that went on today. We got to make sure we're paying attention to where we're going.
Karen Jester asked me a question. If we're doing any shows after May. And yes, Karen, we've got about half of our shows after May. And I'll tell you what those shows are. Then walk over here to the calendar.
Oh, I doubt if they can't hear you from over there. The reason that I only put, she's probably looking at the newsletter and it only goes down to May.
We'll be in Florida in June. June 27th. We'll be in Georgia July 17th.
Tom, I can just about guarantee you they cannot hear you from over there, and I've messed up, so I need to make an amend. Okay, so I should, before I nail all this down, I should have die cut this panel. So we're going to take our undo and pull this puppy off. So the panel that we are going to put our slit in for the mail, we should not have stuck down. So we're going to pull it up. So you can put the rest of the pieces on. Just don't put this one on. Okay. It's okay that I've got my red pieces on there. What we're going to do is take the slit, and something is crooked. Let's straighten.
Oh, Crafty said she could hear me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
shall I announce it?
Well, hold on. Let me do this, and then you can do that. Okay. Let me explain what's going on here. See, we had so many computer problems that I didn't get to do the dry run tonight. Okay, so this is the slit, this little narrow slit die that is in the package with the mailbox components, and this is what it's for. You can put it on the front of your project, cut that slit, and then your little envelopes or whatever you want to have sticking out of it are going to be able to protrude out of your little mailbox. So
What
we're
kind
gonna,
did you use to cut the small hearts? I'm late, so you may have already told
yeah,
me.
the small hearts that, which small hearts?
Did you cut? She said to cut the small hearts. Did you cut any small hearts on this one?
Is she talking about the background or the hearts on the front of the box?
Um,
I need more
right,
information.
Sharon. What we did is we used the brand new stencil, which is called the
I think she's talking about the two hearts on the front of the
double
mailbox.
stencil, the two hearts in the front of the mailbox.
I think she's talking about these two
Okay,
hearts.
where did
Okay.
where did
Those are about an inch. If she's talking about the ones that are like about an inch, those are from the stitched heart die.
the stitched?
Okay, that is the one component that is not in the set. Okay, stitched heart, you could use a paper punch too. Now, as I'm waiting for this undo to evaporate, I'm putting my little envelope together. You're going to need to put two little envelopes together. And when we do this, you're going to need to, I like to really use liquid glue. When you push that down, if you have glue that squishes out the side, you can take your media stick and pick that up with your media stick. When you pick up the extra glue with the media stick, that keeps it from you squishing it out all over the place with your finger, and it doesn't leave a mark. So the media stick has this little flat piece, really like it for this purpose. And there's our little envelope. Then we're going to cut the liner in red, and we're going to slide the liner for the envelope right inside the little mini envelope. Tom, can you tell me if I'm on screen? Am I doing okay?
Yeah, you're right in the
Okay.
screen, baby.
So we're going to put our little
There's
envelope.
your little mini envelope.
There we go. Okay, you're going to make two of these. And then you will have die cut your little piece of paper, and you're going to slide that right inside your little mini envelope. Isn't that sweet? Now, back over here. Let's make sure this is stuck down. And we're going to cut that slit in there. So we want to cut the slit in there before we adhere it to the box. So we do have a whole set of these narrow slits on the narrow slit die, but this die that I'm working with here is called Mailbox Components, and it contains this special narrow slit that is sized for the mailbox. There we go. Now we have our slit for the front of our mailbox. Now, before I nail all of that together, I'm going to go ahead and do that decorative work on the front. So we have this piece that we have cut, and it is cut with the same die that the red piece is cut. And when we die cut it, it die cuts that indentation all the way around that little score mark that's on there. So what we're going to do is put that up in our paper trimmer, and we are going to cut that along where that score mark is on the paper. So I'm going to put it in the paper trimmer, and I am going to cut that right on the score mark all the way around. And that's just going to give me a nice little trimmed out piece with the two things matted. So I'm going to make sure I'm pushing it up against the top edge of my trimmer or the bottom edge so that I get it square. And in this case, I'm putting the wire blade right on top of where that fold line is. And I'm going all the way around, just cutting on that. And that will give me that really nice matted piece for the inside. Now, when I did this, I have when I die cut this on the pink cardstock, I do have my super tacky tape on the back of it, so I can just go in and stick it down. Now, what we want to do, we've got that done.
What do we want to do?
We want to take that word mail.
Mail. Can you say
mail?
That's that M-A-I-L.
And we are going to put that on our pink paper, and we're going to die cut it. Now, what we want to do is center it from side to side, and we want it to be 3/4 of an inch from the edge. So I'm going to put my ruler on here, and I'm going to mark little mark here, 3/4 of an inch. So I know the left edge of my die needs to be right on that line so I can center it. Now we also want to be, are you ready for this, Tom?
I am, baby.
5/16 from the top. Okay? Now, for all the people that are like, Julie, the 5/16 thing is for the birds. I'm with you. That's why we have the straight and steady tool. Oh, and I don't have this on the supply list for tonight. So the straight and steady tool, if you use the 5/16 straight and steady tool, you can lay that right across the top of your pink paper, and I can literally get that straight right up against the top of my straight and steady tool, and I'm lining it up 3/4 of an inch mark right here, and then 5/16 across the top. So I know I have it straight, and then I can tape that in place and know that I have perfect alignment. So we're going to hold that down, put our tape on, and we're going to die cut. So that is another great thing to do with the straight and steady tool set. Really helps. Now we're going to use our undo to take this off. And that will give us our word mail cut into there. And we can pull those letters out. And you'll want to be sure to keep track of the inside of that A, because we'll need to put it back in. We don't need the other letters. And there is our mail. Now, what we need to do is add a little decorative element.
That's what we like. Decorative
to this box. Okay, so I'm going to dump this out.
Like decorative
I've already die cut these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that 5/16 tool. Did I use 5/16? Nope, I didn't. 1/4 inch. And we are going to cut the letter L. Yep, we're going to cut the letter L 4 times with super tacky tape on the back. And we are going to place those letter L's on the pink paper, and it really just adds a nice little touch. So when I die cut those, I die cut them so that I have super tacky tape on the back. I'm just going to peel that liner and stick them on, and I am going to use my tool as a way to line everything up. Now you'll notice they'll kind of go different directions. They won't all be exactly the same. But that will give me the gold detail up at the top that I need to pull my box together. I just think it looks really nice. It's a great way to pull the gold around. Tom, did you want to pull the gold around?
I want to pull the gold around.
Pull the gold around.
By the way, Indiana is winning so far in the second quarter.
Okay. What's the score?
What is the score?
Who are they playing?
They're playing.
We'll reveal what great football.
I think they're playing the Ducks.
You know what? That's probably why your friend didn't call you back.
Which friend?
Your friend that was in college that is not in college.
Oh, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would imagine he's watching a football game tonight.
You're right.
Yeah. He's probably like, I ain't calling him back. Okay. So we're going to add our L's. What's the score? Do we know?
We don't know.
Yeah, you can tell what great football
3-0.
3-0. And we're in what inning?
They're playing the Ducks.
Okay.
The Oregon Ducks.
Yeah, you can tell what great football people we are because, like, we don't even really know what's going on. I did know they were playing because the school district is on a 2-hour time delay tomorrow. Did you know that, Tom?
I didn't.
Yeah. North Vermilion School's on a 2-hour delay because of the football game.
Because of celebration?
Well, I think they're just anticipating all of the children are going to be staying up late and the teachers don't want to deal with them.
Ah, gotcha.
That would be my guess. So I am using the 1/4 inch straight and steady tool to just mark all the way around just to add that fun detail to this box. I like the way it pulls in and matches and coordinates with the, well, that one didn't get tape on it, the corners. So you can tell if you didn't have the tape on the back, you would have quite a little issue dealing with it. And I'm just using my pick tool to get it where I want it, set it right down in that corner. And now I have my pieces set. Okay, there's my front. Now we also have the red and white hearts, and I die cut those with the stitched heart die. You could die cut them, I'm sorry, or punch them with the red
Do you need a die
and
cut to
white
get that,
glitter paper. Yeah,
No.
I usually it peels right off. There we go. So we're going to add those to the front, and I have die cut these with the super tacky tape on the back, so they're just sticking. So we have the red glitter paper, the white glitter paper. It's the perfect ad for your Valentine cards. So pretty, 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 pretty. There we go. There we go. Now we have our little piece that is ready to put on the front of the mailbox. So we are going to remove the tape liner because remember I said I had tape on it first. And we're going to apply that. Now, remember I said earlier you need to keep that inside of that A so you can stick it back on. So just set it aside, and then when you're ready, you can take the inside of that A and drop it in there. And because we cut it with a super tacky tape, we can stick that on, and we have that beautiful mail front.
Don't let yourself get in a position to lose your A.
Don't lose your A. Okay. Okay. Tom, that looks pretty good, right?
Yes.
We've already made our little envelopes. We've got our front. Yeah, I think I might be halfway. Are you ready to do something? Okay, I think we're ready to tape this on. I'm going to tape this on. And when we apply tape, we're going to apply tape on the sides and the bottom and the top. We want to be careful. Don't get tape around your little slit area. And then I'm going to adhere this while Tom's doing his question.
Okay. Today's question, let me change the cameras here. Get this on me. Hold on just 1 second. I'm back. Yes, the glasses up. Hey, going to give away the Lots of Love die here tonight. It's a $13.99 die. Tonight's trivia question is...
Which will look great with the layered heart stencil.
Oh, yeah. Lots of love.
Yeah.
Well, nice die set. All right, this goes to something I did this past weekend, which was clear brush. Okay. Now, those of you in the Midwest, there is a particular species that is invasive, that is really a pain for farmers and ranchers.
I'm just going to say,
yes.
That if you told me that you were that there was an invasive species, I would think you meant animal.
No,
I'm just saying.
No,
like I am a country girl, but I would not realize that a species was not an animal.
And so I cleared brush, and I had a problem this weekend. I'll explain that to you.
It's not I'm clarifying. It's not an animal.
It's not an animal. It's an invasive plant species.
Thank you.
And some of you will know it right away. Some of you won't. But whoever tells me first will win the die. What is the name of that invasive species I'm referring to? So I will sit back.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to pull this adhesive off of the side and start building my box.
So far, I've got no guesses. No guesses. Oh, come on here. I know there's people.
It's a plant.
It is a plant.
I would have no idea what you were talking about. And I'm a country girl.
Yes, you are.
I wouldn't know.
No, keep going.
It's a plant. It's
a weed.
It's
but
a plant.
Also mainly,
it's a plant that causes it.
You have the Fuzo in the south. We don't have Fuzo up north. It won't survive. It's not a weed. No, it's not hogweed.
Now, yeah, they're on the right. They're on the
But you're
right.
on the right. You're on the right
track. Did they know what hogweed was?
Well,
I did not know these things even existed.
no, it wasn't honeysuckle, although
That was a good guess. Yeah. So I'm just building the box base here while you all are
No,
guessing.
it's not loose stripe, Sharon. Good guess. In fact, I don't know what loose stripe is, but it must be a Texas or okay.
We don't want to know.
Not mustard. No,
we've had enough problems with the ones we have.
Dandelions, not honeysuckle.
Yeah.
Ladies, not hemlock. No, actually, I like hemlock. I don't see too many of those around here. I see, but I have no sound. You might try refreshing your screen, Michelle. This'll hold it.
Oh,
That's right, multiflora rose. Sharon Maldonado,
Oh.
Texas one. It's multiflower rose. It's exactly what it was.
Do you know why she got it?
No,
Because she's the yellow rose of Texas.
she's the yellow rose of Texas.
Those roses, they hang around
Right.
together.
Sharon Maldonado one. Okay. And let me tell you a little story. So I'm out here.
Hold on.
Okay.
I am putting the adhesive on the back of my envelopes. You can decide like how you want to put them on. And then we are going. So while you were talking, I put the box together. I'm going to stick my little envelopes in here, however you want to do it. There we go. And then I'm going to build my feet. So when I cut the feet, I cut 4 pieces out of
All right, do you want me to put you back on the screen?
cards. Oh, sorry. Yes, do that.
All right, because I was
Sorry.
I was going to tell
Sorry.
the story.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you tell it, but I'm gonna do this. They're
All right,
gonna
here you are. You're back.
watch. Okay, so when you open this Mailbox Components die, you'll see there are 4 of these dies, and I made it that way so you can run them all through at the same time. So I cut 4 from pink, and I cut 4 from the gold foil, and the gold foil has the super tacky tape on the back. I really liked the stability of the cardstock, so I'm gonna adhere these to the pink pieces, and then Tom's going to tell a story.
Okay, so I worked all day. I burned brush and I cleared out multiflower. Can I go back to camera with
Yeah, yeah. You guys, hold on. Let me do one.
All right, you keep.
So all I'm going to do is adhere these pieces together, one on top of the other, and I'm going to do all 4. Okay, go, Tom.
Okay, so hang on here. I got to send this. So there I was, all day long. I burned brush, and I dug up these crowns or these root balls of multiflower.
I didn't realize. I thought you were moving like dead trees.
I was, but at the same time,
I didn't realize that. Okay.
Were engulfed in multiflower rose.
Okay.
So I mean, I worked and I got pricked by these thorns on the multiflower rose, which are pretty painful, and I had them all over my hands. Didn't think anything about it.
Came in the house like a good husband at 6 o'clock, like you said you were going to.
Well, it was closer to 9, but it was dark. And
Yeah.
so I got a light.
Wait. You said I'll be right. I called you.
It's around dark.
And no, you didn't. You said I still want to work. I'll be in around dark. And what was dark? Like 6 o'clock?
Well, 6ish.
And you came in at what time?
Well, it was about 8:30.
Yeah.
But
more is better. That's your philosophy.
But anyway, I worked hard. I got pricked by these thorns all over the place, especially on my hands. Went to bed, got something to eat, went to bed, got up.
Could hardly move. Could hardly move.
A little sore, but got up the next morning.
Hold on. Could you put my camera down?
On you?
Yeah.
On the floor?
Yeah, right here. On those pretty little things. Okay, so we've got our 4 pieces done. And what we are going to do is just fold that on the score line. There's a score line that's in the die, so you've got your pieces. And then I am going to put liquid adhesive only on the top of this. And I am going to glue all 4 of these on the corners. Okay, Tom, finish your story. You can pull your camera back and then finish your story. I'll glue the feet on.
All right. Hey, I'm back. So finishing the story.
You came in at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I was tired.
My wife was waiting patiently to eat dinner.
Yes, dinner. So we decided to go into town and grab a pizza and bring it back. So we did. So ate dinner, went to bed, woke up the next.
Tried to tell me you could go to bed without taking a shower.
That's a different.
You did like that. I mean, that tells you how bad you felt.
Well, I
Like
was
you
just
were
tired.
tired. Yeah.
All right. So woke up the next morning and my hand, I couldn't use my hand, my right hand. It was all swollen up. And I mean, it was so painful. I couldn't take anything for pain relief. And I couldn't even button my pants or my shirt.
Why couldn't you take something for pain relief?
It wouldn't work. It didn't work.
Oh, you mean
Okay.
you took stuff
I
and
took
it didn't
stuff
help?
and
Yeah.
it didn't work.
Right.
The only thing that helped was icing it down. But I couldn't even bend my fingers.
And
Pain went all the way down through
the
here.
fingers look like sausages.
Yes. Come to find out,
Little sausages. Hold on.
yes, my fingers looked like little sausages.
Yeah.
Little links.
Yeah, and then you told me everything was fine. You weren't going to the doctor.
That's right. Everything was fine. Wouldn't go to the doctor till this morning when it was still there and it was starting to recede.
And I said,
and what did you say? Go to the doctor.
I said,
You don't want to lose your hand, she said.
well, you
You don't want. Of course, that doesn't throw any fear into you. You don't want to lose your hand.
I didn't say
Well,
that.
you're right. Your
No,
hand.
wait. I didn't say. I didn't.
I'm
Wait.
a one-handed paper craft. That's right. It's kind of like a one-handed paper hanger, right? Yeah, yeah. I was for a time, though. In fact, it hurt so bad I felt like I hadn't felt so much pain since I'd broken 3 ribs. I mean, this was painful. Yeah. So finally, I go to the doctor today, and he said you have an infection. So what I didn't realize is that there's not any poison on the rose bushes or the thorns, but sometimes they carry traces of a bacteria.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I thought it was just because you got stuck.
Well, I got stuck like a lot.
Too many times. So did you have gloves on?
Yeah.
You had those like felt gloves, and then it stuck you right through the glove.
Right through my glove.
Wow.
Right through my glove.
So you
should have had leather gloves.
You need better gloves. Yeah.
But anyway, so what I had is I got an infection. So now I'm on antibiotics, and yes, I can use my hand now. So both hands. Isn't that great? But I couldn't do this yesterday. It's amazing. So praise the Lord, I'm okay. And I have both hands, so you have a two-handed paper crafter when I do paper. So back to you. This is great.
More importantly, it's hard to use the chainsaw without.
Yes, it is hard. Yes. Okay, so I have my feet glued on. Did that make sense, Tom? Do you think we got that across how we did that? Everybody understand?
When I glued them on, I glue them on so that little indentation in the die is right on the fold line. So fold it and glue them all on. And I did use liquid glue. We're going to let it dry and get nice and sturdy. And then when we go to close the top, we're going to put our treat in the top. And then we're going to tie that shut with our little ribbon, however you want to string or ribbon, whatever you've got around your house. And then you have created an awesome little treat box.
Would you look at that?
To share with your friends. There we go.
There you go.
Super sweet. So this has made a absolutely delightful little treat box. And can you hand me the other 2 cards, Tom?
Other 2.
They're right in front of you.
Yes.
Mr. Red and Mr. White. We will learn how to make the card that looks like a mailbox but opens up like a card. And then we will learn how to use the vertical card with the Hearts of Plenty die and have that beautiful heart design. And I have placed the supply list on the blog. So when you order, if you're interested, you can look at the supplies to see what else we're using. And we are using the Love You More stamp in the next few weeks from last year's Valentine line. So you might already own that thing and you can use it. And then also new for us is this fun easel die. And it is designed specifically so that you can put it in an envelope and then mail it. And then when your person gets your card, they have a nice easel stand for the back of their card.
That's kind of
connected.
A universal fit on an A2 card.
It is. It'll work horizontal or vertical. Okay, so we are going to be making this vertical cutoff card. And when we get to the music line, Tom, there's also an edge that's like this in the music line that we'll be talking about later. And you can use the easel back design on that card as well.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah. We made it, Tom.
We did. I do have another.
Okay.
Do we want to save it, or do we want to?
We should do it.
All right, we're going to give away another.
Yeah, you want to pull up my camera?
pull it up on you?
Pull me up.
I'll
Yes.
pull you up. Yes.
Pull me up, baby.
Okay, so while I'm talking here, all right, so I'm going to give another lots of love.
You're giving away a lot of love tonight.
I got a lot of love to give, baby. A lot of love to give. All right. Okay. So, you know, I like to garden, and I'm getting more and more garden and more organic gardening. Okay.
Okay.
I just got some starts that actually
Oh my God.
grows my own fertilizer.
Okay, so for entertainment,
What?
Tom has taken to listening to you. I just realized I still have my sweatshirt on.
Yes.
So like I don't have the whole look going tonight, but you know, doing our best.
The whole love.
He's watching videos that have to do with growing plants.
Yes.
All kinds of
All kinds
plants.
herbs. I want to get natural.
He's doing this for entertainment.
And organic stuff. Okay. All right. So this it's not new. It's a plant that I just planted
Last week?
I planted it last Friday night before it got dark.
Right before you poked your hand?
The day before I poked my hand.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And it grows and creates a natural fertilizer. And you can get 4 or 5 cuttings off of it a year. Okay. I'm giving you ladies.
Wait a minute. It makes fertilizer?
Yes.
Okay.
Cattle can eat it when it's dry.
Okay.
Okay.
When it's dry.
When it's dry. When it's not fresh, you cut it and let it dry. The cattle can eat it.
What if they eat it like out of your garden?
They won't hurt it, but they probably won't like it because it has little prickly things on the leaves.
Okay.
But
more details. It's got little prickly things.
But it is
maybe that's why you got a prickly thing in your finger.
It's got as much fertilizer content as a commercial fertilizer, but it's all organic. Better fertilizer than even manure. Okay, for those organic gardeners.
Okay.
I want you to tell me. Oh, they're already guessing. Doggone it! Sharon Post, you got it right. It's comp-free. That's right. Holy cow! Talk about getting a jump start. Yes, Sharon Post, you got the right answer.
So is the purpose of it that you're
growing it?
You're growing it and then you're cutting it.
So what
and
happens?
You're putting it on your feet.
It grows up and you cut it off and you can put it around your tomato plants or you can lay it as mulch down in your garden. It decomposes and when it gets the roots go down between 6 and 8 foot and it pulls up all the nutrients out of the lower parts of the soil.
Okay.
And then it brings them up and then it adds nutrition to your plants.
So are you going to do away with the whole putting grass on the garden thing then?
It depends on if I have enough comfrey. Yes.
Yeah, because we, in case you didn't know, we normally go to town and pick up grass clippings.
Yes.
And put them on the garden. And it hit me last year when Tom and I, is it Sunday night that they put the grass out in town?
Yes.
They in our town, like right down the road here. They put all the grass clippings out on Sunday night. So Tom goes to town on Sunday night and picks up grass clippings and then he puts them on the garden so we don't have to weed. But it hit me last year when we were doing that all the people who cut and bag their grass are the same people who like dump a ton of chemicals on their grass.
So we put the chemicals, the grass that are on the chemicals.
Yeah,
garden,
so we probably
shouldn't be doing.
Want to put chemicals on we're trying to get away from chemicals. So there you have it.
Yeah. Yeah. So Sharon Post, email me. I think I have your address, but just in case, Sharon, email me your address. Sharon Maldonado, I have your address. I think I have yours too, Sharon, but just in case, email it to sales
at creekbankcreations.com.
At creekbankcreations.com.
So we talked about some new products tonight, and I put the blog post out there that has the supplies that we're using. There are many new products that we have not talked about. And if you're on the website, you can go to new products January 2026 and you will see pictures of all the new products that are there. Almost everything has been enabled except for the wiper card. So we
got a whole bunch of new stamps coming out that we don't have there.
Explaining to them. Hang. Hang.
We need to do a lot. Oh, wow.
Hang, baby. We do have a new wiper card base. Would it be possible for you to get behind you and grab that wiper card base that's off of that?
I will try. Remember the camera's on.
And we also have it's behind the screen there. Happy birthday card. We also have a new musical device that I want the wiper. We will be showing, so you guys are going to get a preview tonight. But I haven't shot. I don't think that's not the. There's a birthday card up there, Tom. I'm pretty sure.
Ah, this one?
No, I'm looking. Guys, I'm sorry. We're looking for the wiper card here. Sorry, I got it.
Yeah. You sent me on a wild goose chase, woman. Yeah.
Wiper card base. I should shoot the video tomorrow, the instructional video for this. Oh shoot, this isn't the one. Can you look over there?
What is it?
I'm looking for the wiper card that's got the musical device in it. So I'll shoot the video tomorrow and I will turn on the wiper card base when I get the video shot, but I hate to
Is this the one?
yeah, but the kids have broke it. Where's the pop-up device?
It's not in there.
Yeah, the kids broke it. Too many grandchildren playing with the cards. So we'll have to talk about the musical device later. But so wiper card will be activated in a few days. If you want to wait, watch for my Facebook post when this comes on. We will be doing wiper card YouTube lives in February.
February.
There we go.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. So
awesome. So we sure are thankful that you joined us tonight. We will be back next Monday night.
I'm trying to get.
Hopefully,
hold up.
All of the cameras.
You know what? We don't have our dual camera set right. Did you know that?
No. Am I talking to nothing?
No, you're talking right
There
now.
we go. All right. We will see you next Monday night.
Yes.
We'll make it on Monday, and we will make another great Valentine card.
Can't wait to see you.
God bless you all.
God bless you and keep you all. Can't wait to see you next week. Thanks. Good night.
Good night, sweetheart.
Yes, good night, sweetheart.
You have to turn the cameras off.
Guess I should. Yep, I'm going to turn these cameras off.
It says
as
stop
soon as
recording.
hey everybody! As soon as I figure out how to do this, I'm going to turn